Hello guys, my name is Lavender. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this channel I talk about fashion, beauty, femininity and Christian life. And today I'm just going to talk a little bit more about femininity, especially for Kenyan girls, because I noticed that there's a lot of content out there about femininity, but from international YouTubers. And I think as Kenyan girls, it's high time that we start talking about femininity and how to get into this whole thing. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of history about me and why I started thinking about femininity and how I look, how I think as a woman. So yeah, I grew up in a family of 4. It was just me, my mom, my two brothers, and our dad. My dad passed on, and so I was just living with my mom and my 2 brothers. And then my mom passed on as well, just this year in March. And so now it's just me and my brothers. And so the reason I'm telling you this is because I found myself as a young woman, as a firstborn, just taking on responsibility at an early age. When I was still a young girl, just taking on the responsibility of the family. Like, let's say if my mom had gone to work, I would cook for my brothers, and just taking on, do I say too much? Not so too much, but just taking on a bit too much. So yeah, I was pretty much just handling this and that. And so after I was done with high school, I went ahead to work. I had my first job after I was done with high school. I hadn't joined campus yet, so I started working when I was still a teenager at 18 years old. So I started working too early, and I just got into this habit of taking care of people and minding how other people were. So this whole time I was just taking care of other people. So I came to realize, when I now continued growing up as a woman, I realized that even in the relationships that I was in, I would be the one who was taking care of most of the things. Like, let's say if the guy had an issue, I'd just I'd jump in to want to help. So I didn't realize that it was a result of how I grew up. So yeah, so today we are just going to talk about femininity, how to heal your feminine energy as a Kenyan girl, where to get some products that will help you in your femininity journey. So yeah, if you are new to my channel, I guess I'm going to have to ask you to subscribe and give my video a thumbs up. And yeah, so when you press the notification bell, that means that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I upload twice every week, and I'm going to be very consistent with uploading. So yeah, let's get on to the things that I did to just become more feminine. So I'll just head on to the first point. I forgave myself. That is the first thing that I did. I forgave myself for all the things that I did, the relationships that I got into that hurt me, for not doing my homework before getting into a relationship, for just being too available. I forgave myself for being that girl that when anyone is in need, they would just hit me up. And by anyone, I'm talking about anyone who is not in my family or my circle, my very, very close friends. I'm talking about the men that I dated. So that is anyone to me. So I used to take care of these people. Like, I'm not talking about it paying their rent or what, but like maybe the guy would be like, oh, this and this has happened, I would always want to fix. I would always want to fix what was happening in their lives. I would always want to be there. I would always just avail myself. So I forgive myself for all that. I forgive myself for just putting myself too open. Okay? So, and okay, one thing about this video, guys, this is not the type of femininity that bashes men. I'm not here to bash men. I'm just here to talk to the ladies that feel like they have been missing out, that feel like probably they have been left behind. Okay? Because I was feeling that. I had all these feelings that were just so hurtful to me. I was hurting myself with my own feelings. I was feeling so terrible. We're going to talk about feelings. Feelings is also another thing that I had to deal with. So that is going to be somewhere in one of these points. So yeah, I forgave myself. So number 2, I got a diary where I started writing down my thoughts and my feelings. I made my thoughts and my feelings come alive through journaling or putting them down on paper so that I could just face them head on. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, so I started journaling. I started writing what I feel, what I felt, the things that I felt bad about myself, the things that I felt about other people, the things that I felt about, especially bad feelings. I started just journaling. I started writing that every day. I would write down. Until now, I still write down what I feel, how I feel about something, how I feel about a certain person, how they made me feel. So I kept doing that. It's something that I'm still doing, and I think I'll continue doing it for the rest of my life, because it really helps putting down your feelings on paper, just and facing them head on, just feeling your feelings and then putting them down on paper. It really helps a lot. So point number 3, I invested in products that would nice products, you know, affordable but also very good. So I'm just going to do to show you guys what I use. Yeah, I have this scrub here. I started scrubbing my whole body. So this is a body scrub. It's the Sherbert. It's the Sherbert. Yeah, Sherbert body scrub. It's the charcoal Sherbert body scrub. They also have it in honey, aloe vera, and all other do I say flavors? Oh yeah, that you want. But I chose the charcoal one because I have a thing for charcoal related products. Does that even make sense? So yeah, this was very affordable. It was, let me say, cheap. It was just 350 shillings at Dubois. That is Dubois. Dubois in Kenya. So yeah, I got this at Dubois, 350 shillings. Very affordable, and smells amazing. Smells like, it smells amazing, guys. You have to use it to believe me. It goes for just 350 shillings. So I scrub my body twice a week, every Tuesdays and Fridays, sometimes on Saturdays. Okay, yeah. So after scrubbing, I just feel I feel so soft. I feel amazing. I feel it's just the feeling that it gives me scrubbing my body. It's not just how it makes me look, but how it makes me feel. And it's very cheap, guys. You don't have, if you have the budget to go to a spa and get your whole, do they do these things at a spa? Okay, or a beauty parlor, if you have the budget for that, why not do that? Sometime in my life, when I get the money to do that, yes, I will go and have my whole body scrubbed by a professional. But at the moment, if you can't afford paying for those kind of services, why don't you get your own body scrub and do it at the comfort of your own home? So I got this, and I do it twice every week, and it makes me feel amazing. So yeah, scrub your body. And then the next product if you guys if you've been to my channel before, the very first video that I did a review on the American Dream cocoa butter. I'll put the link somewhere in this video, either here or here, so you can go and check that out. So the bottom line is that I love cocoa butter, and if I'm not using the American Dream cocoa butter, I'm using Palmer's cocoa butter, or I'm using the Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter. So currently I am onto the Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter. This is my very first jar. I've used it for like 4 days now, so I can't really say a lot about how it is, but I've seen reviews sorry, I've seen reviews about this butter, and so far so good. I feel and I look amazing. What I know is that it tones your body, just makes your, it tones, no, not, it doesn't tone your body, it tones your skin. It tones your skin, so it makes your skin even. It's just been 4 days. I haven't seen any toning, but I can assure you that after 2 weeks I will be back with a review on this cream right here. So I'm not recommending it, I'm just sharing with you guys what I use to just, you know, like heal my feminine energy. So yeah, the Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter, it makes me feel so soft. Cocoa butter in general is very, very nice for your skin. It's just amazing. You need to get any kind of cocoa butter that you like. So currently I use Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter. I will be back 2 weeks later to tell you guys how this butter is taking me. So yeah, and then the other products that I use to just heal my feminine energy is I went ahead on Jamia and I got, okay, so number one thing, you guys, I am a product junkie. I can't stop buying products, I can't stop trying products, I just can't stop. I don't just have this butter, I mean I have other lotions. I use like lotions like every now and then. I am a product junkie, I admit. But so yeah, so generally what I'm telling you is that if you find something that you like and it's affordable, something that will not break your bank account or anything, you just go and get it. If it will help you heal your feminine energy, if it will help you heal in some type of way, just do it if you can afford it. So I also shop on Jamia. I went ahead and got, I love cherry blossom. Cherry blossom just makes me feel so nice about myself. So I went ahead and bought, as you can see you guys, the shower gel here, it's like, it's completely finished because like I shower every now and then. Okay, I shower twice a day. Every now and then. That was a lie. I shower twice a day, like sometimes once a day. It also depends like where I'm going, like where I'm from. If I leave the house and then I come back, okay, I would shower in the morning if I'm leaving the house, and then when I get back I would shower again. But if I'm just in the house, okay, obviously I just shower once a day. So like this shower gel is like completely finished. There is nothing in here. It's just kidogo gel. So this is the Japanese cherry blossom. So I got the 3 of these at 1,000 shillings, guys. 1,000 shillings for the 3 of these on Jamia. Okay, so I know Jamia has this reputation of delivering things that people didn't order for, but just take my word for it. I will put the link, the Jamia link for where I got these things in the description box. So this is the body splash, this is the shower gel that's finished, and this is the lotion. Guys, these things smell like heaven. These things smell like heaven. Okay, so the body splash isn't it doesn't last that long, so I just use this in the house after I'm done showering. I just, you know, I just splash on my body to just smell good for myself first, and then for the rest of the people that I'm living with. So yeah, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go identify your your fragrance. Identify your fragrance, what you like, which perfume you like, and then get a range of products of the same flavor or the same scent, if that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, so that was point number 2. I got products that were of good quality and affordable. And then point number 3, I prayed about my femininity. I spoke to God about what I feel, how I feel, how what this whole femininity thing is about, because I know there is toxic femininity. I know there is femininity that this type of femininity where you're supposed to like hate men or something. No, that is not the femininity that we're talking about in this channel. If you want that kind of content where you want to bash men, you want to talk ill about men, this is not the channel for you. And you can just you can find other channels on YouTube where you can find that kind of content that you like. So yeah, I started talking to God about femininity, about how I didn't like the kind of things that were happening to me. So the kind of things that were happening to me, I realized, because my femininity was like so down, I realized was like sometimes when I'm walking into, like, let's say I'm in a mall, and let's say a guy you don't know opens the door for you. I wouldn't like agree to that. I would be like, no, I can do it myself. That was not so good, so I stopped doing that. It's just these little things, like even if a stranger opens the door for you, you can just just like say thank you. When you get a compliment, you can just say thank you, and just accept it. Just accept the compliment. If you're, let's say, going to board a matatu, and the conductor, you're carrying some luggage, and the conductor tries to get the luggage for you, and you're resisting, you're behaving some type of way, just don't stop. If you're doing that, I used to do that. If you're doing that, stop. Just stop, and then just submit. Some people hate the word submit. Some women hate the word submit, but I love the word submit, because even in the Bible, God wants us to submit to Him. Yeah. So submit to help, to being helped. If a guy wants to help you carry some luggage, whether it's the conductor, whether it's your boyfriend, whether it's the guy you like, whether it's anywho, just submit, just accept help. Be ready to be helped and be assisted. It's so feminine. It makes you, it's so feminine to agree to being helped. Just submit to being helped. And so I started practicing these little things. And yeah, so over time, I have accepted that I need help. I have accepted that I don't need to do everything on my own. I don't need to take care of everything on my own. So yeah, you can start just doing 1 or 2 of these tips, and then see how they help you. And then if you'd like, just comment down below. I'll be coming back with a lot of content on this topic. I'll be doing a lot of research on this topic. I'll be practicing all these things, and I'd love for you to practice them with me. And let's just make femininity something that you can embrace, something that is not foreign, because it's already in you, because you're a woman already, and you are designed to help the man. Yes, I said it. We as women, we were designed to help the man. So once we start embracing our femininity, it's going to help us a lot. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to just listen to me, and to listen to my tips and all these things that I've talked about here. You can go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to do a part 2. There's going to be a part 2 and a part 3 to this topic, about femininity. So it's going to be femininity for Kenyan girls, whether you're in Tanzania or Uganda. These tips can work for you too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and have yourself a great day. Bye.